Before we get into the actual video discussion here, I just want to say that the full list of hero items are over on my website, the Guus Hero Items blog post. Here's a screenshot. Thanks to Anthony for sending it to me. I am looking for somebody to give me a spreadsheet of these items. The first person that sent it to me, I will send them a legendary gift box of your choice. Yeah.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about Guus, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and why I think that he is the perfect healer for me. If this is your first time joining me, I'm Charlie from Hero War Central. I like to do educational and entertaining videos for newer and budget players, all about efficiency. I don't recommend spending any money ever, but I do tell you the best time to spend if you're going to, because I know that all of you are going to spend no matter what I say. Some of you are, at least. Anyway, we have an armor artifact, we have armor penetration, physical attack, we have ring of strength, we have class healer, middle line, strength main stat. Very interesting. Strength as a main stat means his health is going to be higher than the average other healers out of the gate, but he doesn't have a health skin or any of that other stuff yet. He will eventually get 3 to 5 more skins on top of his default skin of strength. But because he has strength and not intelligence, it means his magic defense is going to be lower than the average healer's magic defense. And since he's an armor artifact based hero, attacking him with magic damage might be the play. It really just depends on where he stands. I think he's going to be very susceptible to, heroes like Heidi or the Ninja Turtles once they group up, Aurora. There's a lot of heroes that target specifically the midline, and I think that he's going to be one of those things. Now, what I love about Gus, whatever you want to call him here. What I love about this guy is that he is a preventative healer. All right, he has a lot of small heals that are heal over time. Right, they're not just one big hit. They apply a heal over time effect, and you do this preemptively. And it also has the Guardian Goose blue ability. If a health of an ally with the Golden Feather is supposed to drop below 25%, then before that happens, it is partially restored. So if a hero is about to die, but he has a Golden Feather on him, and there's a number of ways to get Golden Feathers from Guus here, then that will trigger, and ideally that will buffer the damage that hero will take. I don't know how often this can trigger if you are getting a lot of Golden Feathers. The ability itself uses up the Golden Feather, so the Golden Feather disappears, so any additional healing will stop right there, but it does save that ally from dying. So this healer is going to be like the best healer for control teams and for stall teams. And those types of teams haven't been very successful in a very, very, very long time. Whenever you look at, by the way, don't buy any of these skins. Don't buy any of these skins at the Zeri Brawl. You can buy them for 5,000 skin stones at any time. Well, I guess except for the Zeri champion skin. Don't buy the skins. Don't spend $15 buying the skins. Just don't do it. When you take a look at a team like this, Cassie, not to pick on you, Cassie, but Cassie has no control defense whatsoever. There's no Sebastian here. There's no Nebula. There's no Chorus. So this type of team on defense is going to be very susceptible to a control style team. One that features like Aurora Ninja Turtles. Whoops, not Cordelis. Aurora Ninja Turtles. That's a stun control group up kind of team. One that features like Maya Arachne. That's like the OG group them up and stun them all together combo. And there are a lot of stun heroes in this game. There are a lot of, various types of control. You got Heidi with blinds and a ton of other heroes that can blind. You have Leon that does the charm wherever my Leon is. Not to mention all the different marks that you can apply, the water marks and the trackers mark from Master and Lucas and all of this. Every team on defense doesn't look like this. The majority of teams on defense look more like this, Sebastian or Chorus, right? The majority of teams on defense will have one or the other. Rahover is another team that's very weak to control, but you just don't see it as often. Chorus on defense there's Sebastian on defense. And because Chorus and Sebastian are so important, Chorus is very likely the most important pet right now. And Sebastian, of course, is probably a top 2, top 3 hero in the game. Because they're so important, we have this situation. By the way, do I have Guus yet? I think I do. I don't have Guus yet. I should have Guus tomorrow. This time tomorrow I should have him. Yeah. Boom. Because because Sebastian is so important, control really hasn't been a thing. And that's okay. It's okay to, have a hard counter there. And I don't think that Guus is going to magically make counter teams like the meta. I really don't think that. I don't think you're going to start seeing a lot of Guus Arachne teams. I just don't think that. But somebody that likes to play that kind of play style, I think you will find some success leveling up Guus instead of like Aiden, maybe. Like Aiden is a super important healer for a lot of teams, but maybe if you want to play like a slower grind him out, control, methodical, or maybe even a timeout team on defense, I think Guus is the play, right? And one of the early things that I'm thinking about with Guus is a shield-based hero, Julius. Julius provides some defense matrices, some shields for his team, and these do different things. When an ally loses a shield, all negative effects are removed, and they gain bonus armor and magic defense. Speeding up attacks and allies with an active shield. You have a self shield here. The remaining shield is copied onto each ally if it is not destroyed in 5 seconds. And then, of course, the area of effect damage absorb. And then all heroes are healed. I think Julius Guus is going to be like the start of my controlled defense meta. I think that's the team for me. I think that is going to be the team that I try the most. It's really unfortunate that I haven't invested too much into Julius. I think that he is a very strong tank. I think that there are some cute, like, under-leveled Julius tank teams that don't really work at high levels, so don't think that you don't have to invest in Julius in order to get him there. Like, he's a tank like anybody else. But I think, as much as I don't like cats, right? I think Julius Guus might be the go-to for me. That might be the team that I build first. 1 out of 30 artifacts. Ugh, look at that. Gross. Yeah, my Julius has got some leveling to do. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to try it out a lot. We're going to try that team combo out a lot. I think that's just kind of like the first thing that I'm going to think of. Any grind them out slow team, Ziri being the brawl champion right now, that Ziri's traditionally been a good timeout hero, and not as susceptible as Aurora or Rufus Astaroth to key heroes that are already leveled up. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below, how you plan to use Guus. Do you even plan to level Guus up at all? Tomorrow, like I said, I will get access to Guus as well as all the other influencers. We'll be putting out some gameplay footage. Some testing will take place during my live stream. I live stream at 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. We're going to try out Guus in a lot of different teams, stress test him a little bit, see if some of the meta teams can beat my control timeout teams on defense. I'm very interested to see some control timeout teams on defense. I want to see more of that. And not just like accidentally attacking into Rufus with all magic teams like I do so friggin' often, right? So let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.